This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Yo, what up? Is done.
Similarly here.
We are the Soul Brothers, and we are back up in your YouTube feed, and we're gonna hit you off with a first impressions of a shoe that kind of switched up.
Yep.
It was Jamal Crawford's shoe. We went and saw these in at the Agenda trade show before they were out, a good amount of time before they were out, and they will hold them in hand and stuff. But this is the BrandBlack Rare Metals, which was the BrandBlack J Crossover 3. 4. Sammy got these in.
I did.
And it looks interesting.
Yes. All right. So this is my first impressions. I already played in it like a good amount, like 2 times. But this is like a tech specs overview / first impressions or initial thoughts or whatever you guys want to call it. So the traction pattern is they're calling it the wiper blade, micro wiper blade traction pattern. It's the same as, like, you know, it's pretty much the same. It has like the little lines and stuff. Traction doesn't seems to be okay. Does pick up a little bit of dust, but we'll see after I break these in. You know, the rubber, sometimes you have to break it in a little bit more. So there's that. Now moving on to the cushioning is what I'm really freaking excited about because it's super freaking nice. This is Jetlon, right? And then it's an updated Jetlon cushion. So I'm not sure what they did to it.
So this is not black foam.
No, black foam was absolutely garbage. Maybe it was nice, but then they caged it like crazy on the JC3.
Yeah.
So but this black foam is not caged at all. It's just everything is just free flowing. There's obviously a
it's free range
Jetlon,
so
yes.
that's how we like our cushions.
Yes, and it's absolutely incredible. It feels like it's very thick, right? And it's not caged anywhere, and you can just feel the cushion, you know. And if you put impact on the cushion, it'll expand, of course, and there's nothing caging it. So you have a better impact protection, you have better bounce because, you know, there's no cage, and you still feel low to the ground. So I can actually feel it when I'm just like running around. You know, in the JC2, the Jetlon was amazing, of course, but I had to go a little bit harder. You know, when I was like sprinting and stuff is when I could really feel it. But this, when I'm just like kind of casually playing, I can still feel it. It feels like so. I don't know. We'll see if it breaks in a little bit more, and I'll tell you guys how that feels. But initially, it feels really nice. And also this insole, I don't know. It's like, it's not that thick. It's normal. It's a normal thickness, I guess, insole. I'm not sure what insole it is, but BrandBlack always has premium insoles. And this is like on top right here is like a suede material.
It's a
really,
suede feel.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right, so step in comfort is really comfortable too. So there's that. Now moving on to the upper, the materials. It is a jacquard, a jacquard, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it.
Jacquard.
A jacquard. And it has some TPU reinforcements, of course, and I think there are some spots where there's more like
TPU than other spots.
Yeah. So you can't see it outside, so maybe it's underlaying it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read on the site. But whatever. The material, it gets really soft, right? And at first it feels a little bit plasticky. So but it feels really nice. And then of course you have these are just overlays, right? This is a synthetic leather right here, this black part, and this red part is a synthetic overlay. The TPU heel counter is internal.
Right.
It's not external. Yeah. So there's that, and then you have the 3D molded tongue, right? And of course it's a low, but then it's like this part comes a little bit like high.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm really excited about these because aesthetically it looks dope. You can definitely wear this, you know, on the court.
Yeah, this,
you know, and then casually also, it looks freaking dope.
The silhouette is really dope. I'm not a big fan of the pattern they're doing.
Yeah, I don't like
on the upper. So especially with like if you're gonna do a red midsole and outsole, I think you kind of need to go like real black up top because it's kind of like gray and there's some blue even in there. like bluish gray, which is doesn't really play well with the red, but I think the silhouette is fire.
Yeah, it's really sick. So that's my first impressions. I'm really excited to play in these actually. Thank you, BrandBlack, for sending out a pair. They didn't send us a pair. I wish they did. But anyway,
like, yo, you're on our shit. We're gonna send you all, we're gonna send you the future legends. Or nope.
Yeah, we met them. We met them at Agenda. That's what they said. They didn't, But anyways, whatever. No hard feelings, I guess. Kind of. I'm kind of salty.
Ooh, he's salty.
But whatever. Anyways, I'm excited to play in these. Performance review is coming soon, and so stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Later.
Peace.